Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to explore the dark side of the zodiac and reveal the worst part of marrying each zodiac sign. From the stubbornness of Taurus to the mood swings of Cancer, we will dive deep into the personality traits that can make marriage a rocky road. But do not worry, we'll also provide tips and insights on how to navigate these challenges and make the marriage work. So let us get started. Aries. First up, we have Aries. The worst part of marrying an Aries is their impulsive nature. They tend to act first and think later, which can lead to some reckless decisions. They can also be very competitive and argumentative, which can make communication difficult. However, if you can keep up with their energy and give them the space they need, an Aries can be a passionate and loyal partner. Next up, we have Taurus. The worst part of marrying a Taurus is the stubbornness. They can be very set in their ways and resistant to change, which can make compromise difficult. They can also be very materialistic and focused on possessions, which can lead to conflicts over money. However, if you can appreciate their stability and loyalty, a Taurus can be a reliable and a loving partner. Moving on to Gemini. The worst part of marrying a Gemini is their indecisiveness. They can be very fickle and change their minds frequently, which can make planning and decision-making a challenge. They can also be very restless and easily bored, which can lead to a lack of commitment. However, if you can keep up with their intellectual curiosity and adaptability, a Gemini can be a fun and a stimulating partner. Now let's talk about Cancer. The worst part of marrying a Cancer is their moodiness. They can be very emotional and sensitive, which can lead to frequent mood swings and conflicts. They can also be very clingy and possessive, which can make independence difficult. However, if you can provide them with an emotional security and support, a Cancer can be a loving and nurturing partner. Moving on to Leo. The worst part of marrying a Leo is their ego. They can be very self-centered and crave attention and admiration, which can lead to conflicts over priorities. They can also be very dramatic and prone to exaggeration, which can make communication difficult. However, if you can appreciate their confidence and generosity, a Leo can be a passionate and a loyal partner. Next, we have Virgo. The worst part of marrying a Virgo is their perfectionism. They can be very critical and nitpicky, which can make them difficult to please. They can also be very anxious and worry-prone, which can lead to conflicts over small details. However, if you can appreciate their attention to detail and practicality, a Virgo can be a reliable and a supportive partner. Moving on to Libra. The worst part of marrying a Libra is their indecisiveness. They can be very indecisive and struggle to make choices, which can make planning and decision-making a challenge. They can also be very focused on appearances and social status, which can lead to conflicts over priorities. However, if you can appreciate their charm and diplomacy, a Libra can be a harmonious and loving partner. Now let's talk about Scorpio. The worst part of marrying a Scorpio is their jealousy. They can be very possessive and suspicious, which can lead to conflicts over trust. They can also be very intense and secretive, which can make communication difficult. However, if you can appreciate their passion and loyalty, a Scorpio can be deeply committed and loving partner. Moving on to Sagittarius. The worst part of marrying a Sagittarius is their restlessness. They can be very adventurous and crave freedom, which can make commitment difficult. They can also be very blunt and tactless, which can lead to conflicts over communication. However, if you can appreciate their sense of humor and optimism, a Sagittarius can be a fun and an exciting partner. Next, we have Capricorn. The worst part of marrying a Capricorn is their workaholism. They can be very focused on their career and success, which can make them neglect their personal life. They can also be very rigid and traditional, which can lead to conflicts over values. However, if you can appreciate their ambition and stability, a Capricorn can be a reliable and a supportive partner. Moving on to Aquarius. The worst part of marrying an Aquarius is their detachment. They can be very independent and aloof, which can make emotional connection very difficult. They can also be very unpredictable and unconventional, which can conflict over values and priorities. However, if you can appreciate their creativity and open-mindedness, an Aquarius can be a unique and a stimulating partner. Finally, let's talk about Pisces. The worst part of marrying a Pisces is their escapism. They can be very dreamy and idealistic, which can make them avoid reality and responsibility. They can also be very sensitive and prone to mood swings, which can make communication difficult. However, if you can appreciate their empathy and creativity, a Pisces can be a loving and an imaginative partner. So there you have it, the worst part of marrying each zodiac sign. Remember, these are just generalizations and not every person fits their zodiac sign perfectly. It is important to communicate openly and honestly with your partner and work through challenges together. Thank you for watching and do not forget to subscribe for more astrology related content.